Yeah, in the back, and then I'll go to
Thank,
Louis.
thank you very
Yeah.
much, Sabrina. I have honored veteran James Bond Stockdale here, my teacher for ethics. I want to honor another veteran, Mr. Anderson from the Iraq War, who was my Spanish teacher. So he had said, and this question is regarding you and your allies who fight against terrorism, I mean Pakistan. So Mr. Anderson had taught me that dígame a quiénes es tu amigos y yo dijaré quién es usted. That tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Yesterday we had second anniversary of a journalist who was killed in Pakistan 2 years ago. 10 years ago, an ISI official went to the judge, who is a high court judge now, to rule against me. Fingers are pointed at your allies. How does it affect you and how do you feel about it?
I'm sorry, I'm just not familiar with the case that you're referencing, but what I can tell you is broadly, this administration and this department supports journalists wherever they work to be able to report freely and without fear of harassment.
Second, ma'am.
Okay, do you have one more?
I would like to have two more because it's the entire country has been, all the fourth pillar has been destroyed, and State Department usually gets political answers. You give more realistic answers, so I want to. But two more would be great, please. Last week we had several parliamentarians picked up in Pakistan just have their vote in a constitutional amendment. In Pakistan, the current prime minister we have, his brother was accused of taking money from Al-Qaeda chief Osama bin Laden. The State Department, I have brought this into their notice. You know, my colleague had last week asked you that Al-Qaeda is again growing in that region. How do you feel about having political leadership who have taken money, according to their own even party members, they have taken money from Al-Qaeda leaders? How do you have political leaders like that in a country, while at the same time you know that terrorism again growing over there?
So I don't have anything on these reports that you're referencing. I can tell you, Al-Qaeda does remain a threat, something that we monitor, but I don't have anything else. And do you want to ask your final question?
Yes, please. My last question is that we have had government senior officials being kidnapped. We have had judges being threatened, pictures in their bedrooms taken, and again fingers are pointed out at your allies and your friends in battlefield. Again, I want to say this to you. Do you take these things into consideration? Because I know State Department doesn't take them. Do you raise these concerns at all with your friends and allies who go to military colleges here to get their degrees and stuff? Do you at all discuss these things with them?
Look, I'm not familiar with the reports that you're referencing. I think you can be rest assured that the United States is always going to stand for democratic principles and the promotion of democracy all around the world. But I don't have anything more to add to those reports. Louis.